Hello there. So yeah, today was a glorious day. Today was a day of win. My first win. I mean, yeah, it's small, but like the meaning of this, like, oh man. It's like yesterday, you know, like I said, not my proudest day of the week or the month, but I said no, man. I gotta find a way to figure this shit out. Like I gotta learn how to pass through this shit. If I don't do that, I won't be able to succeed in that. And it was worth it. I mean, I I was watching the video of the guy Benjamin, from UK, from Dalmouth. I don't know how to say the name of his city, but like I was like, man, like when you watch like a real professional, like anything, like you can say like sport, like boxing, uh, oh shit, that was the the only example. But like that boxing, sales, uh, I don't know, a lawyer, uh, an actor. Like when you see like a high performance dude, like someone who has a lot of experience, not only the dudes, the boys and the girls, but like when it's different. Like you like see like shit, man. It's different. It's just different. And then like I was watching like basically all the content like he posts. I'm like man, like it's so different, you know. He's so calm, so such a composure, you know, the way he portrayed himself during the calls. And I was like, oh man, I just gotta cop him. Of course, not like cop, but the same mentality and like nail the tonality. I can't do this. It will work because, from my understanding, like cold calling is like people from UK. They're way less like acceptive for cold calling. They're like their defenses are way more higher than people from the US. At least that's my understanding. But like they hate cold call, and like he's still able to do that. I like man, like this will work. I know it. Like I know this will work, and I was stalling a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I was like kind of nervous, but I mean, I was like really like putting that into the my script, because I was just procrastinating. No, no, because I gotta see like, what's in this specific scenario, what I must do. And then I was procrastinating, but then I did was like, here was 4 p.m. and like for Dan was like 3 p.m. EST, and then I did like the first call, the first one. And I recorded. Like I love it, this shit, and of course I will post it. I mean, it was fun. Like I was just sweating, like really nervous. But like my like wasn't the cleanest. I can tell you that. Like I was nervous. I was, but even though I was still able to pass through the gatekeeper for the first time in my career as a cold caller, I passed through the gatekeeper. I mean, it worked. And I got the proof, like I can see, I can hear. I know I did it. Like I passed through the shit. Like it's way more easy now because like it doesn't matter. Like number of dials, who cares, right? Who cares number of dials? What matters is high quality conversations, high quality convos, right? With the decision maker because he's a decision maker. Like the reason you're calling is to hit him, like to reach him or her. So that's what matters. Like talking with gatekeepers, voicemail. Well, of course, voicemail. I mean, it's important. Some people they listen to their voicemail, but like the main point of prospecting, cold calling, is to reach the decision maker. And like if I can do that, I mean, like it's a waste of time and energy, right? And then I did it. Like wasn't my cleanest, but like I noticed like one thing there because like, I just caught him. I was like, oh, okay, because he said like, uh, uh, let him know it's Benjamin down in Ba- Bournemouth. Bournemouth. Like the name of his city. So he said like, let him know it's Benjamin. Let's change. Let's say New York. Let's say he's from New York. So he would say like, hey, this is Benjamin down in New York. So like down in New York, like down in like the name of the city. I was just doing that. Like she wasn't understanding. She was like, what? And then like and then so I mean, because like the UK and like the US, like I mean, even though it's English, like there's a difference, like cell phone, mobile cell phone, mobile phone. So there's this difference. So I said, okay, and I didn't even say my name because it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to say your name. You don't have to say your comment because that doesn't matter. And then I just said, I just made up a name like Alex, Alexander the Great, right? I love Alexander the Great. The guy's the greatest, the great, the greatest of all time. Anyway, I just I just said, it's Alex from. I was like, it's Alex down in Detroit. I just made up. I just made up. She was like, huh? Like I couldn't like I can't understand. What do you mean? So I said, it's Alex from Detroit. And then she's like, why are you calling? I gotta know to call him. And then, like the way because he explained that in his videos, like it's just like your mom, you know, like not like your mom is just complaining like, oh no, you gotta do this because blah, blah, blah. You start like just complaining like useless shit, like okay, mom, you know, all right, you're right. No, like it doesn't matter. So no, because like the first time that I said that, I was like, okay, I gotta know to call him, and then like she was like, because I was like reviewing the recording, it's just like my mom, you know, like no, because I mean I gotta know who you are, what do you want, where are you calling from, and I just said, I gotta know to call him. Like, how'd you get his number? Like this one, like wasn't in the script, like wasn't like in his videos. And then I just said, I got it's in my note. I got his name and I got his name and his number on my notes. And then she was like, okay, because I was very like I was like just because I got the video, like I was just sweating, but like I was keeping my composure. I was holding the frame. I was like, I will talk with this guy. I will talk with him. And then like that was the last note. She was really like, like okay, he must know him because like that's the importance of tonality. I was very like straightforward, like very uh, just how can I say that, kind of assertive, but like kind of like you can say that I was being rude, you know, kind of like an aggressive tone. Um, Steamrolled. Something like, oh shit, I gotta see this version of her. Anyway, but I was being like very assertive and like kind of rude. But it's not like I cursed at her, like not that, but you know, being a dick. Let's say like an asshole. Too like so you can understand. I was being an asshole, and I just okay, because yeah, she had like okay, where are you calling from? No, it's just me. I'm alone. And then, okay, I said, it's, let him know it's Alex from Detroit. And then like I just like I follow up with, you know what? Let him know it's Alex and uh, see if he will take the call. If not, that's fine. You know, see if he will take the call. If not, fine. Like I just gotta talk with her. And she said like, please hold. And I was like, oh. Like I've already seen this movie. I was like, okay, here we go. And they're like, hey, this is. And they're like, for me, whatever. Like I continue like, this is a cold call, but like he said, I'm not interested. I didn't even try. I was just rattled. I was like, shit, man. I passed through the, like that was the only thing that mattered. I didn't care about the pitch. I didn't care about anything. Just like that phase of the process. I was like, shit, man. I did it. Like, it's possible. I did it. I did it. It's possible. Shit, I was just so like. After that, I did some other calls, but like I was kind of lucky because I read like two decision makers directly. But anyway, I wasn't even care about it. I was just, oh, I did it. And then, yeah, man, that that was awesome. The feeling of shit, man, it's possible. And now there's like a lot of other things to improve, of course. But oh, by the way, let me see. What is this? Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I had some money. I didn't know that. But anyway, I was just like, oh shit, damn, I did it. And I mean, it was worth it, like all of that. Like when you study something and then like you put into practice and because I saw the difference like overnight, like literally overnight. Like I just watched his videos and then the first call that I did, I got through. I was like, shit, man, that shit worked. It's legit. Now it's put the volume. Shit. There's no secret now. It's just putting the volume, and because I had the call with the people from the setters, right? And then they were talking. I did X amount of hours. I put like I was prospecting for X amount of hours, and I hit like X decision makers. I was like, shit, man. Because like was way more because I just like because like the hours that I put because like I did that and then I just stopped. I just fuck that. I just like shit, man. Let me share this shit. And then like I saw a lot and then I did, but like off like just so you can see like the power of this shit. I did like literally 14 minutes. 14 minutes. Literally 14 minutes of prospecting, cold calling. And in 14 minutes, that's what is tell in the dialer. Of course that I know I take notes of that, but in 14 minutes I reached three decision makers. I got lucky, I'm not gonna lie. Because most of the time there's a gatekeeper, but like I I passed through one of them and two decision makers I reached directly in 14 minutes. And like if I reach like 10 decision makers during the like I like keep in mind that I did that with 14 minutes, like literally. So it's very powerful, man. Like it's like one dial, one call, like one conversation can change everything, like literally everything. So like now I can see the power of cold calling, like that, like really like open up my whole perspective of sales because cold calling is hard, but it's fun. Like if you're good, it's fun. Like I'm in the way of getting good because I wasn't even caring about like the pitch itself because I mean there's a lot of things to improve. Like there's still a lot of things to improve, but like I was just focused on that because it's like a funnel, right? I mean, of course, man, there's like the way you're opener with the decision maker, the questions. But the more important thing, like, is reach the decision maker. And if I can't do that, like, I mean, I can have the best pitch in the world, but if I don't reach the people that I must deliver this pitch, it's useless. But like right now, like, I can breathe and say like, okay, now I got a clear path to win. Like it's very clear to me. Like put the volume and just go because I was thinking about that and I I will not only do cold calling but I will also do the cold outreach because it's kind of warm. The way that I'm planning to do is that I'm reading the book of The Lead Magnets of Alex Ramosi, and then he was like, I'm in the chapter he's talking about the lead magnets. So you create a three free gift, free gift. You don't have to pay for the gift. So like you create something that is useful, that like you would charge for it, and you do it for free, and then you deliver that, and then like with that like you can book an appointment and whatever, because you create value before like they expend anything with you. Actually, they do spend because they spend like their time with you. So I mean, if they can't even spend your time with you, like they won't spend their money with you. So and I like the company, they do have uh, a lead magnet. Of course, like this term of lead magnet is something I believe is something that our moles like created this term, but like they do have a tool like that. The business owner can see like how much it's gonna cost and what type of marketing channels they should use. So I will use that as a lead magnet. Of course, I will try to do it like in different formats because that's what it tells in the book. Because it's like it's a quiz, so you gotta go into the site, you answer the questions, and then there you can book an appointment. But I will do it like in a form of a spreadsheet, because then I have something to bargain, and let's say like I deliver a lot of value, and then like I say, oh, I got this spreadsheet that is gonna tell you how much you should spend with and then I will do the DM setting, because like your goal is always like sell the next step. So of course, like they will have the like the numbers. They'll have like, okay, so you must spend X with the organic marketing. Just an example. You must spend X with TikTok ads. Just an example. But like, how do I put this together? And then that's when I start the next phase of the process, because there are types of these magnets. First of all, like if I recall, like you like show them that there's a problem. So like you show them the problem. That's the first level, let's say, and then you give the like a sample of 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 a narrow problem. So use a problem. Let's say like for marketing, for example, like not marketing, but getting leads, high quality leads, because that's the company that I'm working for. There's a lot of steps there. So like, okay, how much it's gonna cost? What marketing channels should I use? Um, Let me see other thing. Uh, how do I put together the my Facebook account like to run ads? How do I build creatives? Like all like there's a lot of like steps, micro steps. Then like you give a sample like here, like that's for example here. This is how much it's gonna cost. Here, this is what marketing channels you should use. And then like the third part would be like you sell a part of the implementation. So let's say I believe like this lead magnet is more like the implementation, like one part, one phase, which is like they show how much it's gonna cost and what marketing channels they should use. Okay, but how do I do that? And then like I answer like, okay, man, like I don't know, I still gotta study about the DM setting, but that was good because I did this role play with this guy. I didn't like the guy, fucking asshole. Anyway, um, and then you you always like I learned like a little about like DM setting, so you always like you don't want to like hold too much the free gift, but you don't want to give like too early as well. So it's kind of you gotta be very balanced with that. And then like let's say because like it's not only the sales, like the psychology, but like it's the reality. Like the numbers itself is kind of okay. I have the numbers. Like, okay, what do I do now? I mean, you get more lost than like it's more like you get more lost than like how can I say enlightened. Let's say. So that's when I am like, okay, I can give you this. You can see like uh how much it's gonna cost because there's a lot of like little details and nuances, right? So I say, okay, this is the cost, this is the marketing channels you should use. Okay, but how, if you want to know how this is going to apply to your businesses, like to your specific situation, uh, you can book a call with one of our specialists. Of course, I won't say that. I will put this in better words, of course, like your psychology, all the beautiful stuff of sales. But that's basically the general framework. So yeah, my plan is like I will like split my day into like one part I will do the prospecting with cold calling, and like the other part I will be build content and like reach out to the business owners, and then uh, give the lead magnet, and then uh, book them by using DM setting. So yeah, that's basically my plan, and let's see how it goes. I mean, it's getting fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, man. And it has just started, but today was a win. Even though it was a little win, it's a win. And that only happened because I didn't give up. So, yeah, if you just continue, you will eventually win. So, don't give up. Just win. Yeah, take care, man. Bye bye.